I got this question on my last video, and the short answer is yes. Sometimes you have something that'll hit the dragging equipment detector and it'll fall off by the time you get back there. You can imagine when that gentleman walks 132 cars, he's going to be a little bummed, but at the same time, outside of the walk, there's not too much else involved. You also have some other issues where you'll go over a detector and it won't go off at all. So you'll try to get it to repeat. Sometimes it doesn't come back up. And then you basically wait until you hit the next detector. And then if it doesn't go off there, then you have to stop and then you have to do an inspection. So that you have that issue. And the other indication you'll get is a hot wheel detector. The reason those axles are so important, not only is to find what's going on, but when it's a particular axle, you're going to take that walk and sometimes you'll get back there and you have to make sure that you counted correctly. I couldn't tell you how many times I've heard people not count the locomotive on their way back. So their axle count is off. So for that reason, they make it mandatory that you have to inspect the 20 axles in front of the indicated axle and the 20 axles behind the indicated axle, just to make sure that there's nothing there. And if that's the case, then you can get on the phone with dispatch and let them know what's going on. You'll check it with a couple of different things. First off, if you can walk up and you can see it glowing red, that's a dead giveaway on a hot detector. For dragging equipment, if you can see something hanging out, that's pretty easy. If it's at night, you're definitely going to want to take your flashlight with you, just so your flashlight, a headlamp, something so you can see what's going on. But to test for the hot wheel, let me grab one of these here. So you'll have one of these in your bag. It's called a temp stick. And essentially what this does is this will check, I forget what the total number, 300 degrees. So if you put this marker on the wheel and it melts, that means that wheel is 300 degrees or above. So this will handle that. So you throw one of these in your bag for sure. If it's wintertime, a real easy way to figure out where your hot wheel is to take a handful of snow and throw it on the wheel. It'll melt immediately. So that'll kind of give you that indication. But yeah, sometimes you do get a false indicator, but most of the time they're pretty spot on. But those are the few exceptions there. Hopefully that answers your question.